Olipop did over $20 million per month in sales, and they were the most trending product of 2024. And I'm gonna show you what it has to do with LTVs, AOVs, returning customer rate, and how you can get away from your lousy ad spend, where you can spend $1,000, $10,000 per day in ad spend and scale profitably. Plus, I'm gonna be giving you 26 of my highest converting ads that'll get you sales like crazy, and my 7-figure checklist that is gonna send your brand into overdrive. And this isn't that same old recycled crap that all those other gurus are putting out online. You can kiss that nonsense goodbye. This is called the Rush Method. It's more potent than anything you've ever seen. It contains AI, TikTok viral hooks that convert, Facebook ad strategies that'll have you singing like a canary. And we've used this method in over 250 plus different niches and have generated over $1 billion in sales for our clients. And yes, that is billion with a B. So check this out. We spent $39,000 to make back $167,000 at a 4.25x ROAS. And then in this account here, we spent $110,000 to make back $519,000 at a 4.71x ROAS. As well as here, where we spent $105K to make back $557,000 at a 5.2x ROAS. And even here, where we spent $4,600 to make back $314,000 at a modest 67x return on ad spend. Now, what is so great about this Rush Method isn't just the results, because ourselves and thousands of others have already been using this over the past year, and is what has allowed us to collect so many 5-star reviews and scale over 300 plus businesses to 7 and 8 figures, and is why TikTok themselves invited us to their headquarters to go over what strategies are currently working with TikTok ads. But the difference is, now for the first time ever, we've been able to automate nearly 90% of the process, removing all of the potential downfalls that marketers have on a typical day-to-day basis. And we have this thing so closely dialed in that every 7 out of 10 businesses are able to hit their first 100K per month in sales. In fact, I use this exact strategy to help a men's hair care business be able to scale from $20K to $240,000 per month with Facebook and TikTok ads. I helped a plant business be able to add an additional $150,000 all from TikTok, as well as helped a business who sells seat covers to be able to generate upwards of $300,000 per month in sales, all from selling a product that's to blue-collar males. So while everyone else is battling banned ad accounts, shitty agencies, and low CPMs, and a conversion rate that hurts your eyes to look at, and a graveyard of sales, our clients are competing against brands like Gymshark for warehouse space, taking vacations to the Maldives, and buying the dream cars that have been on your wall poster for years, all while scaling to 6, 7, and 8 figures more consistently than your grandfather's clock on a Saturday morning. This is by far the easiest, fastest, and most consistent way to scale your business to a 2x, 6x, even 10x in sales in the next 6 months. Now, you could keep watching all the free content on YouTube, taking course after course from different gurus online, and watch your ad account wither away with all the other failed marketers out there. And you might be wondering who I am and how I'm able to make these bold claims, and I don't blame you, so check this out.
Chase Chappell.
He's one of the top TikTok experts. He owns a successful agency. He's a popular influencer. And so I followed his strategy in there, and that video ended up going viral. I got 4 million views to date. Literally just doing what he said to do.
He's an expert with e-commerce, like growing e-commerce brands, different advertising platforms.
Someone who has been so successful with business, Facebook ads, and marketing and online presence.
And today he's gonna show you how to use TikTok organic for free to explode your business.
It's what allowed Art Drops to go from $0 to $500,000 per month in just under 6 months' time. Bad Society Club from $0 to $2 million in their first year. Her Juice Bar to be featured as a top meta success story online. And even Power Crunch, where they sell predominantly in retail locations, to be able to take their business to e-commerce and have insane sales growth. So let me go ahead and show you how this hot little baby works. And if you can't get through another full step-by-step tutorial and just need to speak with someone who knows how to scale a business like Michael Jordan shooting jumpers, then click the link below to hop on a call with myself and team faster, and you can say, Chase, I need help scaling my ads. And I guarantee it'll be the best 30 minutes you spend on your business this year. Now, I see you're still not convinced. No worries, all good. I've advised on over $200 million in ad spend across Meta and TikTok ads products, and my team and I have split tested every possible funnel conversion rate tactic and ad creative you could possibly think of. And I can assure you from the thousands of ad accounts we have access to that I can show you exactly what works. So instead of convincing you that we're different, let me just show you. With over 1 billion in sales, 250 plus different industries we've worked in, hundreds of case studies, and over 300 plus 7 and 8 figure businesses we've scaled online in almost every country you could think of across the world, where Meta has even featured us in multiple success stories online, placing us as a top recommended partner to work with. And if you're still watching this, here's my guess as to why. You are constantly stuck behind your screen, wondering what to do as your ROAS is plummeting. But here's the good news. So is the 3,000 plus other brands that we worked with who are in the exact same position as you. But here is the difference. They clicked on the link and spent 30 minutes of their time to get the help that they needed. from a team of 8 and 9-figure marketers who live and breathe scaling ads. So here's what I'm gonna do for you. Not only are we gonna scale your ROAS to the moon, but we're even gonna make Elon Musk jealous that we made it there first. I'm also gonna have your ad creative seeing like Taylor Swift with an audience full of Swifties, and your conversion rates buzzing like the king bee that just hit the holy nectar. So do yourself a favor and listen very closely. So the good news is there's only 3 things that you'll ever need to scale your business. Now let's take a look at the $1 billion traffic secrets. When it comes to traffic, there has never been an easier time to convert your traffic than now. According to Google, people are spending on average 8 hours a day searching online. Facebook has over 3 billion active users, and TikTok just passed 1.6 billion on their platform. And now with TikTok having the highest average hours spent daily on their platform, I can definitely assure you the attention is being spent online, which means there are tons of prospects out there searching for your product, and that's exactly where your e-commerce store can come into play. So let's take a look at the rush method for step number 1, where we're going to be turning eyeballs into conversions, generating an insane amount of click-through rates and allowing you to get an incredible ROAS. One of the most predictable, consistent, and dependable methods you can use to create wealth is by leveraging marketing as a skill set to turn it into cold hard cash. And there's so many different ways to market online, whether it's influencer marketing, affiliate marketing, social media marketing. And I can definitely assure you one of the best methods to do so is by running paid ads, because we can scale this up and extract all of the profits. Just like with Olipop and how they're able to do $20 million per month in sales, I'm going to show you the exact strategies that you need to apply and how they flip all of the attention they get online, whether it's from their social media posts, their advertising campaigns, and how they're turning those clicks into actual dollars. And do they have the best product in the world? Who knows? But what I can tell you is that they're already the 3rd highest in soda sales, so they're definitely doing something right. But do they get the most buzz and eyeballs? Yes, they do. And that is exactly what the rush method is. Getting that attention, turning it into ads, and extracting all of the sales from it. And I'm not talking about the boring old ads that most people run online that look like they're made in Microsoft Paint. So let me just stop you there. The reason most of these agencies and ad buyers that you've worked in the past have failed you, these quote unquote experts, is because they think the game is entirely won inside of the ad account, and that they have some super method that is going to change the results and change the game for you. Whether they're pitching you on a secret ad buying method or the latest new CBO strategy that's going to get your sales going to Mars, 2 campaigns, 2 ad sets, 2 ads, or 5 campaigns, tomato, fugazi, fawoozi, it's a wazi, it's a woozy. But look, AI is taking over the game, and if you don't start playing in it, then you're going to be left behind. And to think that some expert is able to pull a bunch of strings and just magically make your results happen in your ad account, then you couldn't be any farther from the truth. So let me keep it straight with you. The battle is not won in the ad account. You win inside of your customer's mind and where they hang out at. So here's the real problem that you're facing. You need a way to convert that ice cold traffic into record conversion rates and ROAS. So how do you stand out when everyone is doing the exact same shit? When everyone is yin, you gotta be the yang. And people hate ads because most ads are they're not very engaging and they really don't sell. And here's what most people do. They hop in the almighty Facebook Ads Manager, upload some standard product photos, overlay some simple UGC content and add text, and took advice from their cousin who swears that this new training he took is definitely the way to do it. And we've all seen those ads where people just shell out emojis like it's the iPhone 4 all over again when it was first introduced. Instead, what you need to be doing is the exact opposite. You need to be able to resonate with your audience with an ad creative that actually converts. And that comes down to your hooks being relatable, authentically connecting with an individual and driving that back to your actual brand. So that way it's 100% unique to you and people connect with your business on a personal level, allowing you to get more buyers from your audience. And we do this by what is called attention hacking, which comes down to behavioral models, psychological models, and the scientific methods behind how to hook an audience and how to get them to love your brand and buy from you over and over and over again. Because you're competing with so many people who are doing DMs, tweets, social media posts, swipe right, swipe left, email notifications, SMS notifications, and keeping up with the latest influencers like Kylie Jenner, whether she's posting at the Emmys with her new boo, and all of the feeds are slammed with half-naked models promoting other products. The attention is scarce, but you need to penetrate through the noise. And unless you hook them right away, you might as well light your cash on fire and just get by with those standard 1 to 2x ROASs. This is exactly why we use data and intel and be able to craft the perfect creative to get right in front of the audience that you need to convert. What's going viral on TikTok? What products are trending? And how we're gonna be able to leverage AI to take your ad campaigns to the next level. So in other words, we're gonna put out ads that make your audience go crazier, like Usher, baby. And when you do this, you get a few things. Tons of engagement, ad accounts are up and running, record-breaking CPMs, and a ROAS that is very profitable, that is going to allow you to unlock immense scale, higher conversion rates, and lower cost per action. And once again, the granddaddy of them all, that sweet, sweet ROAS. And if you don't want to wake up in a panic every day wondering what's going to happen to your ad account next, or praying to Mother Mary that you finally got another sale, you have to take control of your traffic and be able to get the result that you want. That way you can put $1 into your ads and get back $3, $5, $8, $10 or more every single time you spend. Just like the results where we're able to take somebody from spending $100K and making back $500,000, or getting somebody to only spend a measly $4,000 to make an extra $300,000, where you're practically robbing Facebook and TikTok to be able to generate insane sales ROIs without having to spend as much money as you think you need to. And surely you don't think all of this is just one ad strategy. So here comes some more of the juice. We're going to be covering the high velocity ROAS system. And this is step number 2. You're also going to be needing a funnel that's going to convert this traffic, that is community driven, that guides your customers through the process and allows them to buy over and over again from you. Sending traffic to a basic landing page isn't going to work anymore. It's one of the worst mistakes that I see people make, and it's gut-wrenching because so many people are doing it and it's costing so many people so much money. And for so many of you who are sending traffic to your homepage, RIP, let's just act like that never happened. And for goodness sake, even your next door neighbor is drop shipping silly products that they found on AliExpress and still getting better results than most of you. And those products have absolutely no potential. People are getting bombarded with crap every single day. And that stuff no longer works. You definitely need the rush method. And once you have it, everything becomes much cheaper, way cheaper. Your cost per click drops, your cost per purchase drop, your conversion rates increase, your AOVs and LTVs skyrocket, leading to a higher and higher ROAS. So what is the rush method? It's a system much like Olipop uses right now. And it's how they run their customers through this process and be able to generate recurring revenue and be able to scale up their scales and stack ROIs every single month. Unlike most people who are running a basic ad to a basic site and getting a lousy 1% conversion rate. We don't want just one person buying 1 or 2 of your cheapest products and never returning to your site again, because that makes it almost impossible to scale your business and get a ROAS that can actually grow. So let me show you what you need to have in place to get this fixed. You must have a gross margin of 50% or more in profit. Your AOVs need to be over $35 at minimum. You need a healthy returning customer rate of at least 20 to 40%. You need an actual brand story that connects with your audience on a deeper level rather than just some gimmick in an ad. And you need to understand your unique selling points and how you're going to connect to the average consumer to get them to spread the word of mouth around your product and service more than just your ad would convert. And if you just have the basic Shopify themes, the basic ad templates, and you can't seem to get your returning customer rate, AOVs, and LTVs up, then you're definitely missing out. And if you're experiencing every time you scale your ads, your ROAS starts to fall, and you just can't seem to break through those 100K, 200, 300, and even those $1 million months, then there's definitely something that you're missing. Because that means not only your ads fatiguing out, your website can't handle the traffic, but people just aren't resonating at scale. So does this sound familiar to you? No matter how many ad creatives you test, how many audiences you launch, or how much you want to tweak your website, you just can't get off the ground. Now check this out. You're going to need an ad creative that truly stands out and fits within the brand experience, from your ad to your website to the product, something that really pops. And an ad copy that clearly demonstrates everything they need to know before buying. And a product page that truly stands out, conveying the right information and guiding them through a custom experience. And not just by selling them one item, you need to be able to extract every dollar through the process. And what I mean by that is, 1, having bundles on your website where you can get people to buy multiple items together. Most people miss out on this and it costs them hundreds of dollars in AOVs. You need to have recurring revenue, and that means subscriptions and upsell offers and cross sells, where you can actually get people to go through the process from 1 click and turn that $1 into multiple. This is what is going to allow you to extract an immense value out of each customer, giving them more value in return and allowing you to make the most money out of the process. But this is where most people stop, and that is the end of the funnel. But in 2024, that is simply not the case anymore. We have moved on to the new evolution of a community-based funnel. And this is the golden lottery ticket, and allows you to get recurring stackable revenue that will grow month over month. And it's where the rush method really starts to take place in step number 3. After someone buys from the site, that is just the start. It is not the end. We are just now getting them warmed up, because we're going to push them through a series of ad campaigns, post-purchase upsells, email, SMS notifications to get them to become a true brand advocate, preaching your business to everyone they meet. And this is really where the storytelling begins to take place and allows you to turn a customer into a long-term buyer. And this all happens right after they buy, but you're essentially offering them more of what they already bought, whether that's a complimentary product, whether that's getting them involved in your group to be able to find out about the other offerings you have, getting them on discounts, loyalty programs, and other profit boosting activities that you can deploy with just one click of a button. And the best part about these one-click offers is that you no longer need to get somebody to re-enter their payment details. You no longer need to spend any more money to get them to come back to your site. Now that you've captured this customer, you have them for life. Because every step after this, entirely for free, you can then reach them, get them to make one click, and boom, more sales are coming to your store. That's more cash in your pocket and more raving 5-star reviews from your customers, all while allowing us to dramatically increase your AOVs, your lifetime revenue, increasing your overall return on ad spend, making more ROIs, essentially unlocking more levels of cash. And what does that cash do? It gives us more money to scale with to perpetually make this flywheel go faster and faster. And most people don't have a ROAS that can support that. The drop-off point after that purchase is the end of their buyer cycle, and that's how they truly believe they're gonna sell their business. And yes, that might get you to 50 to 60, even maybe 100K, but it's not what's going to give your brand long-term growth and allow you to hit millions to tens of millions of dollars in sales. So I have a question for you. Would you like to supersize that? That little small phrase, just like McDonald's has, where they offer fries and a drink as an upsell, is one little small lever that allows them to grow their business even more. And big brands understand that, and it's where over more than 70% of all of their sales come from and where they start to extract the true profit. Most people are barely breaking even, and this is where you can actually see all of the sales volume and growth that will allow you to fuel your business. Big e-commerce brands like Amazon, Walmart understand these exact methods. Once they acquire a customer, all of their profit and sales comes from the second, third, fifth, 10th, and 100th buy. So are you with me yet? Boom, so we get traffic with the golden ad creative, send them to a shiny product page that offers them everything that they need to buy. We have the upsells, the bundles, the post-purchase, the community-based funnel where we make them a brand advocate. And we continue to run these buyers through this system over and over again. And this ends up becoming your gold mine that will boost your ROAS and fuel you with the ad spend that you need to continue scaling. This is like 2016 all over again. And this brings us to step number 4, which is the $100 million LTV playbook that the big brands use, and you can too. So far, we've gone through everything to get them to purchase, and now we're gonna do everything to maximize those ROIs hereafter. And we do this by creating back-end systems, separate funnels, sequences, segmentation, and unique messaging to each subset of people based off where they are in the process, even after they became a buyer. And we want it to be as smooth as a ninja, where it almost seems like they're making every decision and they're flowing through this process with ease. Unlike what most people do, where they just put up the standard ad, get the purchase, and that is the end of the journey. We're doing something completely different. We're adding a whole new extension to this and building out multiple systems that are going to allow this thing to scale. And we're gonna do this by getting them excited, educating them, and making them a brand advocate. Sending them down a pathway of valuable content from your organic social, and we're gonna be sending them down a series of super valuable, educating, exciting content. Showing them exactly not only how to be a part of the brand, how to use the product, but how to truly make them fall in love. So that way they are not only solving their problems on a daily basis, but telling their friends and family about your amazing product and how they should use it too. Now, if it's a men's grooming product, we're gonna be sending them a series of not only how to use the one product that they purchase, whether that's styling their hair because we're selling a clay, but educating them around all of the other products so that way it can become a lifestyle of theirs. Whenever they're getting into the shower, they need to now start using our shampoo, using our body care, using our men's grooming guides. And this is not only providing a great experience for them because they're getting a healthier lifestyle out of it, but it's also allowing you to be able to introduce them to new product lines, getting them to buy multiple items of yours, driving up your AOVs and getting you more purchases without having to spend any extra dollars by doing so. Or if it's a women's hygiene product, you can show them a simple routine for how to use that. Or even pancakes, where then you would want to show them recipes and how to make amazing pancakes with your product in multiple different ways. Or give them a design plan for their new house or apartment and becoming their interior designer, except by buying all of the products that you offer to fill their home and dreams. See the difference? We're not just looking for one sale, we're looking for it all. We want the entire pie. This builds the trust and the long-term relationships that we're ultimately seeking and truly desire. Your customers are gonna love you for it because you're helping them in their daily life, and it's a win-win for everybody in the process. And then and only after that is when the trust is established. We don't want to run them just through the normal process of seeing the ad and buying, but we want to curate that experience so that way we can guide them through a journey over and over again and be able to scale to the numbers that we truly want to achieve. So now let's run this all back and recap. We have our hot, amazing creative where we paid to get somebody to go to our website. We have that exciting experience that clearly demonstrates all of the value around what they're going to receive. They then make the purchase. And then we curate and bring them into an entirely new experience where we're taking them down different series and paths to be able to get them to buy other products of ours, to get them on recurring subscriptions, to get them to buy multiple of the same product, because they need it not only for themselves, but they need it for the friends and family too. And this is going to give us the highest AOVs, LTVs, and the ROAS that will actually make it possible for us to hit the numbers that we want. And it's going to break records beyond anything that you have ever seen in your business, eliminating all of the wasted ad spend and all of the failed trial and errors that you've gone through, and giving you truly a printer that prints cash every single day. And this is going to bring the value, vibes, and local energy that everyone needs. And it's a complete game changer because the person who can afford to spend the most crushes the competition. And the best part about all of this, when you use the rush method, you become that person. Because very few people are doing this, but the people who are breaking out and becoming the category sales leader in their space. And it's no wonder why so many people are struggling to get there, because they're failing to realize the opportunities that come after. And this is where we're gonna rush in with this method and take it over, allowing you to truly win the market. So how would you like to use the rush method? To scale your AOV, LTV, ROAS, giving you the capacity to take your ad account daily ad spend from 1K to 5K to 10K to $20,000 per day in spend, without having to spend years trying to figure it out, all while hitting those record-breaking sales months and ROAS that you've always dreamed of, allowing you to take your ad account to profitable 5K, 10K, 20K, even 50K days, all while hitting a record-breaking return on ad spend. And think about what that would give you and what that would change in your position. Would your life look different? Would your business be in a better position? Your family? Would you be closer to your dreams? And if you were to know how to apply this rush method into your business today, and not only take that traffic and convert them, but bring them through a series of processes that allows you to scale your business to truly incredible numbers, giving you the maximum profit you could achieve, do you think you could scale your business? Do you think you could achieve a 3, 5, 8, even 12x ROAS? Do you think you could achieve a 2x, a 5x, an 8x, a 10x in sales in the next 6 months? Or what if you're even able to turn your yearly sales into your monthly? That's the question. All while talking about this and doing it in a record time, and more specifically, in a 3 to 6 month timeline. And this is exactly what we do every single day in over 250 plus different niches. Whether you're selling clothing, cosmetics, electronics, supplements, info products, and so much more. Do you want me to keep going? Shoes, drinks, even glue. Yes, glue. Makeup, wigs, plants, bedding, dog food, candles, or even a basic roll of toothpaste. You name it, we've scaled it. And are we special wand-waving magicians? Maybe. Will this practical money printer called the Rush Method remove all your problems? No. But doubling, tripling, 5xing your ROAS, maximizing your AOVs, LTVs, and increasing your profit margins significantly does solve quite a lot of issues. So if you want Shopify sales bursting through your iPhone, record-breaking return on ad spend, average order values, and lifetime recurring revenue, then all you gotta do is press the button below to book a call. This call is guaranteed to be the best 30 minutes you've ever spent on your business. And it's simply about finding out if you're a good fit to work with us or not. And if you are, we will give you all the details up front and the investment required to start. So go ahead and click the link below to book your call to learn more today. Oh, and you thought I forgot, here's the link to my ad creative swipe file that we spoke about earlier and my 7-figure e-commerce checklist. But in any case, I hope you got immense value from this video. So click that link below to book a call now.